So I want to welcome everybody who's come today, and I want to welcome especially our online audience, so the ones who are joining us on our Academy online system, and also those listeners and people viewing this on Lyric FM. So you're all very welcome. So we have two performers now, but we will have a break of about 15 minutes between each one because we have a bit of setup for the second performer. But for now, I'm going to hand you straight over to our first performer this semester. Her name is Rebecca McCarthy Kent, and she will be joined by a guest musician who she'll introduce herself. So please give Rebecca a big round of applause.
How are you? I'm going to be joined by Sean Kelleher on guitar, so thanks a million for playing with me. I'm going to start off with a set of barn dances. The first I got in a masterclass this semester from Breed Harper. It's called McCarthy. I'm going to follow that with another barn dance which I actually learned from Sean when we were over in China this year, called Mike Dowd's, we call it anyway, written by Mike Dowd. And I'm going to follow that with a reel I got from Breed as well, called the Charleston Reel. Thanks a million. I'm going to continue now with a waltz that I actually got at the end of last semester in a masterclass with Joanna Hyde, and it was an E-flat called the Danish Waltz, and I'm going to follow that with 2 slip jigs. The first is composed by Michael Rooney, which I actually played in his Famine Suite this February called the Newfoundland, and I'll follow that with a slip jig called the Wing Flapper, which I got from my tutor Siobhan Peoples. to sit in on a few bits of piano masterclasses as well. So one of them was a masterclass with Ryan Malloy. So I got to sit in for about an hour or so where he worked on chord progressions of slow tunes and stuff like that. So I'm going to play a slow air on the piano that I have played on the fiddle previously. It's called Inini Valig. It's a Donegal air, but I'm going to try and give it a go with a few of the Ryan Malloy progressions or something like that. Thank you very much. So I'm going to finish up now with a set of reels, three of which actually I got in a masterclass with McDara O'Rahalig this semester. So the first one is an Ed Reevy tune called The Whistler of Ross Bay, and I'm going to follow that with two Paddy Kelly tunes. I don't think we had a name. I don't think McDara had a name for either of them, so we're going to go with Paddy Kelly tunes for now. So thanks a million again to Sean for playing with me, and thanks a million to Niall and Sandra as well for a brilliant semester this year. So thanks again.
very welcome back to our second performance this lunchtime. And I made an error earlier on. We don't have performances at 5 today. We do have performances at 1 and 5 p.m. tomorrow and Thursday, and then again at 1 on Friday and at 1 and 5 on Monday next. So again, welcome to our online audience. You're very welcome to these performances, and I'm going to hand you straight over now to Lizzie Hewitt.
How pleasant in winter to sit by the hob, listening to the barks and the howls of a dog, or in summer to wander the wide valleys through, and to pluck the wild flowers in the May morning dew. Summer is coming, oh, summer is here, with the leaves on the trees and the skies blue and clear, and the birds, they are singing their fond notes so true, and the flowers, they are springing in the May morning dew. The house I was reared in is but a stone on a stone, and all round the garden the weeds they have grown, and all the kind neighbors that ever I knew, like the red rose, they have withered in the May morning dew. God be with the old folks who are now dead and gone, and likewise my brothers, young Dennis and John, as they trip through the heather, the wild hare to pursue. With their joys they were mingled in the May morning dew. Thank you everyone for coming. I'm Lizzie Hewitt, and I just sang the May Morning Dew. I was accompanied by Lucy here on the harmonium. Thank you very much. The harmonium was generously lent to me by Noreen Nerian, so I'm very excited that we got to use it here. The song The May Morning Dew I actually learned from the singing of Sean Keane, and then recently had the chance to work with him on the song during a master class. So for my next song, I'd like to invite Kelly up on stage. She's going to be joining us on Bowron. And we're going to do an Irish song now. It's called Molly na Guach ni Chulinan, which means it's a woman's name, Molly of the Ringlets ni Chulinan. And I got it from my teacher, Roisin Galogli. It's a song about a man who is giving up the drink, all because he has lost his love, Molly. And in the chorus, he sings, Is fada liom umi, which means you are far away from me. So we'll give it a go now. Meshkani heimni small, Brain lana god yoni vlashig me, O heil me mo halin viogog, Do huirach in foki antarge, Is fada lamumi umi, Is fada lamumi odimik shi, Is fada lam hies agus husi, Molly na guach ni chulinan, Denig me tiger on ar, Is bekera babona brakagam, Ni ligig me an dinna dogon, Ach Molly gelban ni chulinan, Is fada lamumi umi, Is fada lamumi odimik shi, Is fada lam hies agus husi, Molly na guach ni chulinan, Do menche in jaker an vosh, Is nadini he gronach dukinas, Ni en hin mo hamna go broch, Go dukok malog ni chulinan, Is fada lamumi umi, Is fada lamumi odimik shi, Is fada lam hies agus husi, Molly na guach ni chulinan, Vias alo a chwil, Is da harla dom sil shivrado ige, Yenach shi maravan bio, No boachel das og den tandene, Is fada lamumi umi, Is fada lamumi odimik shi, Is fada lam hies agus husi, Molly na guach ni chulinan, Is fada lam hies agus husi, Molly na guach ni chulinan. So thank you to Lucy and Kelly for accompanying me, singing and playing with me. So I'm going to do an unaccompanied song now called A Storm o' Cree, which means treasure of my heart. I got this, it's an immigration song, actually, that I got from Deirdre Scanlon in a master class. And she told me that it was unusual for an immigration song because usually they would be sung from the point of view of the person who's leaving the country, and talking about all of the things that they will miss. But this song is sung from the perspective of the person who is left behind in Ireland. And it's a beautiful, sad song, so hope you enjoy. A storm of free when you're far away from the home that you'll soon be leaving. the stranger's land may be bright and fair, and rich in its treasures golden. You'll pine, I know, for the days long, long ago, and the love that you'll soon be leaving. A storm in the stranger's land, there is plenty of wealth and wailing, while the gems adorn the great and the grand. There are faces with hunger paling. Oh, the road may be weary and hard to tread, and the lights of their cities blind you. Oh, turn us, Thor, to Erin's shore, and the love that you've left behind you. A storm when the evening mist over meadow and mountain is falling. Won't you turn away from the throng and list, and maybe you'll hear me calling for the sound of a voice that is sorely missed, for somebody's speedy returning. Maroon, Maroon, won't you come back soon to the one who will always love you. Right. So thank you everyone for coming. Before we finish up, I'd like to just give a few quick thank yous. I'd like to thank my teacher, Roshini Galogli, for all of your help and support this semester. I'd like to thank Niall and Sandra as well, and Danny and Alan and the whole tech crew for spending so much time working on the sound and the cameras and getting this live stream going. And a big thank you as well to all of the musicians who have played with me for this performance. So to Lucy and Kelly. And then now I would like to welcome Ellen on harp and Rebecca on fiddle. Yeah, this semester has been great, and to all of my friends who are watching, I think from the US, Mexico, and Germany, France, and Spain, maybe? I feel like you're watching me, or I feel like you're watching me, and I'm with you. So I can feel it, so thanks to everyone who came here as well, of course. All right, enough blabbering. So we're going to finish up with a song called The Plains of Waterloo. And it's a song that actually I got from the singing of Matthew Byrne and also from the singing of Frank Hart. Ellen actually showed it to me, and then I just fell in love with the song. And it's it's a war song and a love song and everything, but it's based on the Battle of Waterloo, which took place in 1815 and marked the end of the Napoleonic Wars. So it's got a little bit of everything. So hope you enjoy. Thanks again for coming or for tuning in online.
I spied a fair young maiden making sad lamentation. I drew myself in ambush for to hear her sad complain. Through the woods she marched along, made the valleys to ring. Oh, the small feathered songsters around her head they flew, saying the war it is all over, and peace it has returned again. But my Willie's not returning from the plains of Waterloo. I approached this fair young maiden, and I said, my fond creature, may I make inquiry as to what's your true love's name? For I have been in battle where the loud cannons rattle, and by his description, well, I think I know the same. Willie Riley's my love's name. He's a hero of great fame. Although he's gone and left me in sorrow now, it's true. No man will I enjoy but my own darling boy, even though he's not returning from the plains of Waterloo. If Willie Riley's your love's name, well, he's a hero of great fame. He and I have been in battle all through many's a long campaign. Through Italy and Russia, through Germany and Prussia. He was my loyal comrade, still in France and in Spain. But alas, there at length by the French we were surrounded, like the heroes of old, we did them subdue. We fought for 3 days, until at last we had defeated him. We conquered bold Napoleon on the plains of Waterloo. On the 18th of June, being at the end of battle, with many's a gallant hero there in sorrow to complain, where drums they do beat and those loud cannons rattle. 'Twas by Frenchman's bullet, your young Willie, he was slain. And as I drew near to the spot where he lay dying, scarcely had I time for to bid him adieu. And as he lay bleeding, these words he kept repeating: fare thee well, my dearest Annie, you are far from Waterloo.
Thank you, everyone.